In December 2019, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was shocked. The whole process started after I got the phone call. And so as I started meeting with the doctors, they said, by God's grace, it was very early. It was stage 1A. And so I was excited because I thought, oh, good. Okay, let's get it out. So I had surgery. Then I said, okay, radiation, we're done. We're over this, right? Well, no. So they did the surgery and they tested the tumor and said it was very aggressive. And one of the things I'd really prayed is that I wouldn't have to have chemo. Well, because it was aggressive, they said, I'm sorry, you are going to have chemo. Well, right at the time that we were in that doctor's conversation, COVID hit. And so I went in there when he said, okay, you're going to have chemo. I went in there and said, I can't do COVID and chemo because it's going to mess up my immune system. I can't, I'll put myself at risk. And he said, I'm sorry, we have to do both. And after I cried, I realized if my God is big enough to take me step by step through chemo, he's also big enough to take me step by step through COVID.
And the body around us was so good. They prayed for us, and I couldn't go out either because if I came back with something, she would get it. So I had to isolate with her, and we got so many calls and said, "What can we do for you? Can we bring you something?" And all that. So the body was just such a blessing to us.
So with any big trauma in your life, there's that temptation to ask why. And because we've gone through a lot of different issues through our life and through our marriage, that why question is always kind of hanging in the back. But as I went to that place when I got the diagnosis, Lord, why? I felt very strongly that he said, it's not important why. I'm taking care of the why. If you knew the why, you wouldn't need faith. And the Lord brought a scripture, our first scripture that we memorized, which was Romans 8:28, that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. I see now as I look back that that's kind of a theme for our life. Some years ago, I prayed and said, Lord, no matter what, I want to serve you. And it's like, he kind of tested that. But no matter what, he's been there with me and has enabled us to keep walking forward, knowing and having confidence, even if I lose my life, it's okay because he's there with me.
I'm Arlen.
I'm LaDonna, and we're learning that God can be trusted no matter what.